Morning all. Oh, it's freezing here in the UK. Oh, over the next few days it's going to be freezing as well. Dear oh dear. Anyway, let's have a game at jabuka27. Okay. Jabuka, I mean. I keep saying Jabuka. He's the perk guy, isn't he? When he plays the perk. And those interesting games. Try this line. Bishop g5 or f4, maybe f4. He's going to play ridiculous knight df6 or something. He did in the game before anyway. jabuka27. Oh no! Not f6. Cannot be serious. I'm going to play knight h4, queen h5, knight h4 Fischer's treatment of exploiting f6 for queen h5, playing the position. So knight h4 here. If knight g6, queen h5 looks painful already. This is for a nasty pin, covering f7 now, so you haven't even got king f7, but I could just take and win the rook, if knight g6 anyway. Okay. Okay, interesting. I just do f takes just to open up that f file, I think. Or am I overly extending here? That's the question. So like castles. Is my queen vulnerable in that diagonal? Probably. Takes and he's got queen b6. Okay, so what about knight e2 to f4 to e6? Pawn sack. Oh, he's on d4 anyway, like that. Sack a pawn. I'll just leave the bishop on. I think I don't want the queens off. Okay, I'm a pawn down now. Okay, it's a bit backfired. It is early in the morning. I'm hoping this d5 I can hijack it anyway later. It does open up the position a little bit more. So something like queen e2. Actually, f6 is on here anyway. Queen e2. Right, for bishop e3. Then rook d1. And then later bishop c4 if the queen's on there still. So I don't think it's that bad at the moment. Okay. So where's queen going to b4 maybe? That's annoying. It goes to b4. Yep. Okay, bit in trouble. If he castles queenside, his king's maybe even safer. Maybe knight f5 is a juicy idea. If castle kingside, just sacrifice the knight to try and maybe get queen h5 in. Rook f3 to g4. So this queen a3 maybe. Push the queen to a5. A3 here. Isn't that just no, bishop d3, okay. I thought it was winning a piece for a moment. Forcing moves don't help here, particularly. Okay. I'll get this queen evicted anyway, I think. So bishop d3, c takes, and then maybe d4 later. Okay, so just a pawn down at the moment. Queen f2 for bishop c5. Or a4 for a5, then knight a4. Maybe a4. I'll try a4. Just trying to get control of this square. a5, knight a4. He'll be on it with knight d7 though, so I'm not really sure. No, I think I stand worse at the moment. Pawn down. For not much. Can I drum up counterplay? Maybe a6 would be annoying. Just try and disrupt the pawns. Play a6. And maybe d4. I'm giving e5 away. If I play d4. Okay. It seems perfectly okay here now. It's a shame. b4, b5. Try and get a d5 square. And try that. At least control c5 anyway for a moment. To stop knight c5. Okay. g4 for knight f5. It's a bit radical, but if I get the g file open, I think g4 knight f5. Open this g file. I think so. Prevent f5 as well, or discourage f5. Get rook g1 in, rook g3, rook g1, queen g2, bishop h6, then try and get the knight in. Hopefully that's a vicious attack. Akin to Kasparov versus Gabrishini. Played one of the women's world champions with a knight sack like that. Kind of long-term G-file attack. Let's try that out. Maybe I was going to get D5 for a knight here if I play B5. That could be the way for the knight to come in for the attack. So rook G1. Immediate threats, maybe bishop H6. Or rook G7 even. This could be nonsense, but I don't know. So bishop h6 actually is a threat here. After that queen f7, okay. So I'm trying just double rooks here. I'll play rook g3 in advance of trebling rooks. Rook g1, queen g2. I want to try and get in b5 and knight d5 as well. But rook g1, okay. Starting to tie down. Maybe bishop h6 is a threat here. Okay. So where can the knight go? Knight d1 to here to h4 to h6 I mean. Or queen g2, queen g4 to h3, queen g4 here, then rook h3. That looks like a good plan. Oh, hang on. There's bishop h6 tactically. So like queen g2 for a moment. Then queen h3, queen h4, rook h3. I'll go for that instead, yeah. Safer option. So queen h3, queen h4. In fact, if that knight moves, isn't there bishop h6? Because no, 1, 2, 3 defending. Need more than that. Okay. What do I need here? I think this knight, bishop's okay, but this knight needs to come in somehow. Bishop's on a7 now as well. Okay, get the queen in for a moment. In fact, isn't there a threat of queen h7 here? Takes rook h3, bishop h6, rook h6 is mating. It's a subtle little threat. You probably spot it though. Bishop f8. It's a nice one to have noticed in the variation here. Queen H7 and Rook H3. So he plays Bishop F8. Oh, I think it's turned up. Queen H7, King takes. Rook H3 is mate, isn't it? Bishop H6, Rook H6 mate. Okay, a bit lucky there. I think it's mating. Mate. Yes, a bit early in the morning. Sorry about the piece, sack. It was a bit unsound. No, seriously, there is this Kasparov game where he did sack a knight and had long-term G5 pressure. Well, this all went badly wrong. This position. I didn't expect to lose D4 like that. So this is all badly wrong at the moment. D5 might be knight B6. D takes probably best. What did I play here? Castles. If I played takes, probably much better. Knight E5. I can play Queen E2 there. And Bishop G4, maybe taking the Queen then. So something already has gone wrong here off the G6. Maybe F takes is just wrong because I'm exposing a lot of pressure on the D file. When black takes like that, there's pressure on the D file and on D4. There's also already that diagonal for my castle. So this went wrong. Just worse here. And okay, knight sack to try and get some pressure, which worked out nicely. It shouldn't have. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.